Rockstar Games, huh? Never pre-order a game. This is kind of a PSA for me. Don't fucking pre-order. Don't be a fucking stupid ass idiot. I never fucking pre-order games. But I made an exception for the GTA fucking trilogy on PC. I can't even fucking play it right now. Because it's still not on the fucking store. Because Rockstar fucking sucks at releasing a fucking game. When you have people asking when your fucking game comes out, you couldn't even put that on your fucking official trailer, like an official date. Cyberpunk fucking had a release date on its trailers, if I remember correctly, at the very least. It should have been delayed, yeah, but at least, hey, it came out on that date and people knew about it. You force PC users to use the fucking dog shit ass fucking Rockstar games launcher, which is the most pointless fucking launcher in the history of PC games, probably fucking ever. Just so you can maximize your fucking profits from it, because it's all going straight to you, Rockstar, right in your nice big fat fucking pockets. And then you fucking you force people to use it, like I said, like, because it's so fucking pointless. It's like I said, the only point is for all the money to go to their pockets, as if they didn't make fucking enough already off of GTA 5 and Red Dead and all their fucking games, like GTA 5 alone. Like, how much did they make last year? $9 billion, something like that. I don't fucking know. I'm no math fucking expert, but they made a shit ton off of GTA 5 alone, because that's like the second best selling fucking game of all time. They don't give a fucking shit. Each of their fucking execs are just laughing their asses off in their fucking gold penthouses. Why should they give a fucking shit? People are still gonna buy it. People are idiots. Like, a sucker's born every minute. I'm a fucking sucker. As soon as I saw the GTA trilogy, like, I was like, okay, that's something, but I feel like they might fuck it up. And then the trailer came out. They didn't show any gameplay footage. That didn't really set off any alarms for me for some reason, because I wasn't really thinking. I was like, you know what? This looks pretty solid. I don't mind the art style for what it seems like. I don't know. It doesn't seem that bad in the cutscenes they're showing, and you know what? Maybe it'll be fine. And hell, I mean, if nothing else, at least I won't have to, like, at least if I wanted to start playing with a controller or whatever, then I don't have to, like, port over graphics or port over a mod or whatever. Because that's one thing that kind of always annoyed me, is that, like, I don't like having to, like, mod a game to sort of get basic features out of it, like the original Mass Effect PC port, or the original Mass Effect PC versions, 1, 2, and 3, how they didn't have controller support, and that's the way I've always played them because of consoles and that, and I have to mod them in, which is annoying. Especially since, like, the files and shit are already in there, and it's basically just unlocking them, but, you know, it's besides the point. Either way, it's like, you just... So you release the game. Everyone is surprised that, like, it seems everyone's surprised. It's like, oh shit, it released today? That's pretty early. Alright. Didn't you announce this like a month ago, pretty much? Speculation and rumors aside. And you have it developed by the same motherfuckers who did, like, the mobile ports. And I think they're also the same people who did the 360 ports, like the newer console ports. Actually, I think those ones are based... Weren't those ones based off the mobile port as well, I think? Like, maybe the mobile port came first and then the... I don't fucking know. Besides the point, you brought the same motherfuckers who did the mobile ports, which are, by all accounts, pretty bad ports. Granted, I mean, not entirely unexpected. I mean, at the very least on mobile, you have the excuse of, hey, maybe it has these bugs and everything, but it's the fucking it's on mobile. I can play this on my iPad when I'm going on my fucking lunch break in class, or like I'm sitting on the bus and I got like an hour bus ride to do. Shit, what do? I could boot up San Andreas or something. It's like, so you release the game and it's a fucking shit show because you fucking outsourced it, and those people that you outsourced it to, you didn't even give them enough time. Outsourcing is kind of a common thing in the video game industry, to be fair, but when you're relying on them to do most of it, cough cough, Aliens Colonial Marines comes to mind, or they outsource like pretty much like what, 50-60% of the work pretty much to other companies and shit. And then it doesn't turn, and then you're surprised when it doesn't turn out good, that it's not united under a singular vision or whatever, or at the very least you don't give them enough time, which is what happened here. Most likely you rushed the fuck out of them because you wanted to make a quick buck, because I think they wanted to distract from the bad press of the fucking GTA 5 expanded and enhanced bullshit. So it's a dumpster fire. Most of the shit is AI upscaled, not even like hand touched afterwards, with all the fucked up like textures and everything, bunch of glitches. The rain looks fucked, and it runs like shit too, which I'm not entirely because I did play a bit of 3. That was the only one I was able to download in time because my internet fucking sucks, and it was only a 4 gig download. I was like, okay, fine, I can get that done in an hour, 2 hour, whatever, I'll get it done. And I did play some of it. It seemed okay from what I seen for the first, like, I don't know, 30-40 minutes, but then I just kind of shut it off. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll download Vice City, and at the very least, if I can get them all downloaded, then you know, and then, like, because it'll probably be buggy and everything. And I noticed on my fucking rig, which is a Ryzen 5 2600 with an RTX 2070, 16 gigs RAM, yada yada yada, running on SSD, blah blah blah, I'm having fucking frame drops at 1080p, not even maxed out settings, with fucking apparently DLSS on. That doesn't make any fucking sense. The minimum requirements are fucking 970. Or the recommended requirements are 970. I don't remember what the minimum requirements are. But I'm having frame drops on that when I'm not even running it fucking above 1080. For real? The character models and all of them, like, they're fucked. They like I said, they just slapped most of it through an AI upscaler, but then they didn't fucking have enough time to touch them up, most likely. They're just like, oh fuck, we have this much time, okay, we can at the very least just slam everything through an AI upscaler. If we have the time, we'll touch them up. We'll touch up maybe some of the important ones. If we don't, fuck it, they're not gonna notice. And unfortunately everyone has noticed. So the game launches, it's a fucking shit show. And like it was such a shitty launch too. It's like, how did exactly does it go? PlayStation gets access to it first early, like 2 days early, even though I think Xbox was slated to have it first. And then it comes out on PC, but then the PC version has files that were not intended, like music files, the ones that were originally in the game or whatever, but then they didn't because like when the song, because like like I said, it's the mobile port, so they had certain songs that the licenses expired for and shit. So they had to remove them, but they didn't remove them. They like dummied them out so that they wouldn't show up in the playlist or whatever, but they're still technically in the files, as well as a bunch of other dev comment shit and the source code and whatever, because Rockstar very much doesn't like having people access the fucking files and shit, which is why you have to use Open4 or whatever the fuck to mod like GTA 5 and that, because it's all secretive. And then but then it's like people are still gonna fucking access it, and people are still gonna find their fucking ways around of getting like piracy, because they cracked it fucking immediately. The version was fucking immediately cracked, which honestly, my biggest fucking regret is just pre-ordering it, because I pre-ordered it on PC and I can't fucking play it. Not that I really want to play it now that I'm looking at it. I'm still gonna play it eventually, once they get their fucking shits, if they get their fucking shit sorted out. Who knows? Maybe I'll. I think I paid $70 Canadian for a version of 3 games that I thought I was gonna play and not have to like mod shit. And now that I have it and it's a fucking shit show, now I'm gonna have to mod it to fix it to fucking play it properly without all the bullshit. Fucking cool, Rockstar. Fucking cool. Fucking love you. Their integrity has gone way fucking downhill. They can release good fucking games when they want to, but man, they do not have. They can't fucking support them. GTA 5's been going fucking downhill. Well, it's been going downhill since 2013. Let's be fucking real. I guess more like 2015, maybe, like the heist update, and then I don't know. Red Dead 2, they've basically abandoned the online portion for. It's like they wonder, they're like, oh man, why do we have not that many people playing our fucking online portion? Well, it's because you're not fucking supporting it with content that people want, because you have your fucking bass backwards, like, content, like, way, like, you wonder why GTA 5 RP is, like, trending so much on fucking streaming and everything, is because it's, I don't know if it's dying down now, but it's definitely still quite high up and everything. It's like, because that's it's because people, they want a multiplayer experience that doesn't have these bullshit like influences to like or these bullshit things that try to influence you to pour a little bit out of your fucking wallet for a microtransaction, so that they can go and hire another fucking servant on their goddamn golden yacht, so they can relax in their fucking platinum jacuzzi and their fucking blue chip hookers or something. I don't know, man. I'm just straight fucking salty about this right now. If you pay money for a product, you should have access to that product. Even if the product is fucking shit. If the product is shit, then offer a fucking refund. From what I'm hearing, it's if you're gonna get a refund, you're gonna have to fight tooth and nail and fucking bone and fucking marrow and carbon just to get a fucking cent back. Funny thing is, I feel like the more I'm not even really mad about the money. I'm mad about the time and excitement they wasted. I mean, obviously, I'm upset about the money. $70 is nothing really to sneeze at. I could have spent that on other games, better games. Fuck. Could have spent that on a couple suppers. I could have spent that on groceries. I could have saved that for rent. I could have saved that for glasses. I could have saved that for something. $70 would have come in handy, but they wasted my time, which is not very valuable to me, but I value it a bit more than my money, and they wasted my excitement and respect, which granted there wasn't much of at this point, but now it's basically fucking nothing. Expanded and enhanced is gonna be fucking fuck all. If they're fucking expanded and enhanced, better be like the greatest fucking port ever to fucking exist to make up for this, and it's no amount of good porting is gonna make up for this bullshit. Even if they fix everything and make it the fucking trilogy of dreams, remaster, remake, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Even if they did that tomorrow and like offered full refunds, super heartfelt apologies straight from the heart, it won't fucking make up. First impressions are hard to erase. They don't fucking go away. If your first impression of someone is them basically puking on you and at a fucking party and then slugging you in the face because you were in their way on their way to the fucking toilet or something to throw up, then you're forever gonna associate that person with that. And I'm probably forever gonna associate like the idea of pre-orders with, oh yeah, remember when GTA Trilogy came out and they had pre-orders, and remember you spent $70 on it, and then you only were able to play GTA 3 for like 40 minutes, and then they took it off the store, and then you couldn't play it for a couple days, and they delisted the games. And the games were shit to begin with anyway because they're just bad fucking remasters. Look at fucking Mass Effect Legendary Edition. That's a great remaster. Apart from like a weird resolution issue where it's like I couldn't really go beyond native resolution in game. I had to do it in the INI files. Might just be a me issue, I don't know. But other than that, it was like those are fucking great remasters. Fucking Mass Effect 1, like reworking the shooting, reworking the mecha, reworking the fucking graphics in a way that doesn't clash with the original art style, making it actually look good, having little details like the fucking Novaria with like how they didn't have that little wall and they had the little cushions on the seats and everything and the ring lights and all that shit. And the character models, yeah, they just look better. Having the character creator style from 3 or whatever, like how they could have like, or the fuck, how do you say it? How they have like the default female shepherd from 3 style. Like that's a great fucking remaster. And they didn't delist. As far as I know, they haven't delisted the original PC versions. If you still want those, you can still fucking get them. Me personally, I mean, funny enough, I bought those and then I never really touched them outside of like once or twice. Because I didn't like that I had to mod in controller support because I only really play with controller. I don't like really playing with keyboard on Mass Effect. Just my personal preference, but you know, it's besides the point. It's like, fuck, I'd rather be talking about that than talking about this bullshit with fucking GTA, man. And then they're taking down mods, which is just the biggest fucking slap in the goddamn face. Like, for real, it's granted. No, not even granted. You're basically seeing that these people with more passion and more love for these games than you're basically just fucking pissing on their fucking face, telling them, get the fuck out of here. I don't like that you like my stuff that I made. It's like if fucking... It's like if Da Vinci saw, like, someone who looked at the Mona Lisa, who, like, took a picture of it or whatever, like, just pretend that they're, like, in modern times or whatever, and, like, he somehow time traveled to modern times or whatever, saw somebody taking a picture of it with their phone, and then, like, touching up slight things, like in the little photo editor or whatever, and he just takes their phone and just fucking smashes it on the ground and says, get the fuck out of my gallery. That's basically what fucking Rockstar is doing with the goddamn mods. Like, fuck, man. I don't really have much more to say. This is just a fucking